Always, O river, you peep in my mind. Always I think you in this loneliness. Always I soothe my ears with the murmur of your waters in illusion, the way men hear songs of illusion in a dream. Many a river I have seen on earth, but which can quench my thirst the way you do? You are the flow of milk in my homeland's breast. Will I meet you ever? As long as you go to king-like ocean to pay the tax of water. I beg to you, sing my name into the ears of people of Bengal. Sing his name, O dear, who in this far land sings your name in all his songs for Bengal. Dear students of Standard 10, welcome to the class of English for today. Seeing this poem, I hope you have already understood what is our topic today. This poem is very familiar to you. Yes, you are right. We are going to learn lesson 3 from unit 12, that is about Michael Madhusudan Datta, and the lesson's name is The Return of the Native. So let's see first about some information of Michael Madhusudan Datta. Michael Madhusudan Datta was a Bengali poet, writer, and dramatist. He was a pioneer of Bengali drama. His famous work, Meghnad Bad Kavya, is a tragic epic. He first attempted blank verse in Bengali literature. His nickname was Timothy Penpoem. He was born on January 25, 1824, at the village Sagardari, Keshapur in the district of Jashore. His father was Raj Narayan Datta, a pleader in Sodor court, that means a lawyer in the court, and his mother was Janvi Devi. His major and famous literary works are The Captive Lady, Shormishtha, পদ্মাবতী, একেই কি বলে সভ্যতা, বুড়ো শালিকের ঘাড়েরও, মেঘনাদ বধ কাব্য, মায়া কানন, etc. Actually, Michael Madhusudan was a gifted linguist and polyglot. He studied in different languages, that is Hebrew, Latin, Greek, Tamil, Telugu, and Sanskrit. He died on 29 June 1873, and the burial place is Lower Circular Road Cemetery, Kolkata, India. Now we will learn some word meaning to understand the text easily. What are those? Aspire means desire, hope, or want. In Bengali we tell akankha. Sophisticated, that is বংশীয় or পরিশীলিত, classy or elegant. Ire means ক্রোধ, anger, indignation, etc. Exposure means সংস্পর্শ, the state of having no protection from something harmful, that is revelation or disclosure. Receptive, interested, concerned, attracted. Ardent, passionate, keen, enthusiastic. Sojourner, foreigner, that means a temporary resident. Let's see the text first. Michael Madhusudan Datta, popularly known as Madhusudan, was a celebrated 19th century Bengali poet and dramatist. He was born in Sagardari on the bank of the Kapotaksha river, a village in Keshapur Upazila under Jashore district. From an early age, Datta aspired to be an Englishman in form and manner. That means he wanted to be an Englishman or wanted to be like an Englishman in custom and manner. Though he was born in a sophisticated Hindu family, he converted to Christianity as a young man, much to the ire of his family. Actually, he embraced Christianity on 9th February 1843 and adopted the first name Michael in 1948. In his childhood, he was recognized by his teachers as a precious child with a gift of literary talent. At the age of 17, he started writing English poetry. His early exposure to English education and European literature at home and his college inspired him to imitate the English in taste, manners, and intellect. Actually, when he was a student of Hindu college, there his teacher, David Lester Richardson, influenced him much to follow the European culture. Since his adolescence, he started believing that he was born on the wrong side of the planet and that his society was unable to appreciate his talent. He also believed that the West could be more receptive to his creative genius. Now let's see whether his belief was right or wrong. Madhusudan was an ardent follower of the famous English poet Lord Byron. So, after adopting Christianity, he went to Europe and started composing poems and plays in English. They showed his higher level of intellectual ability. However, he failed to gain the right appreciation. To his utter frustration, he found that he was not esteemed as a native writer of English literature. Out of his frustration, he composed a sonnet in Bangla, Kaputaksha Nath, which earned him huge reputation in Bangla. But once he composed a poem in honor of the Italian poet Dante. Then he sent that poem to the Italian king, and the king praised Dotto a lot. He said, "It will be a ring which will connect the Orient with the Occident." That means this talent will connect the eastern part of the world with the western. And it happened so later. Gradually, he could realize that his true identity lay in Bengal and he was a sojourner in Europe. That means he was a temporary resident, foreigner in Europe. Afterwards, he regretted his fascination for England and the West. He came back to Bengal and devoted himself to Bengali literature from this period. He has written the first Bangla epic Meghnad Bodh Kabya. About this great poet, you have read in Bangla 1 also, so I won't take much of your time. Let's see some probable questions of this text. First one is, what was the ambition of Michael Madhusudan Datta in early age? We can say in early age the ambition of Madhusudan was to be an Englishman both in form and manner. Number 2, why did Dutt used to believe that he was born on the wrong side of the planet? Actually, Dutt was interested to be an Englishman and underestimated his own country and countrymen. He thought that his society was unable to appreciate his talent and the West would be more receptive to his creative genius. That's why he used to think that he was born on the wrong side of the planet. Number 3, what frustrated Michael during his stay in Europe? During his stay in Europe, Michael composed poetry and drama almost entirely in English, but he found that he was not esteemed and appreciated as a native English writer, and the poor treatment at the hands of the English frustrated him very much. Number 4. How was Michael's higher level of intellectual ability exposed? Being frustrated, Michael returned to Bengal and devoted himself to Bangla literature. Through the literary works in Bangla, his higher level of intellectual ability was exposed. Number 5. Gradually, he could realize that his true identity lay in Bengal and he was a sojourner in Europe. Do you support this? Why or why not? Of course, I support this. That failed to gain the appreciation from the English, and out of his frustration, he composed a sonnet in Bangla named Kapotakshanad that earned him huge reputation. Then he gradually realized that his true identity lay in Bengal and he was a sojourner in Europe. Dear students, this is one of the most important lessons of this unit. It has come several times in board exams, so you must learn the lessons properly and practice model question at home. Soon we will meet with the new topic. Till then, thank you.